All right, chat. We're doing something a little bit different today.
I'ma tell you
Whoa,
this
is it too
one
loud?
time.
It might be. All right, let's get it down a little bit. Let's get it down. So sometimes when you're doing something, you don't really recognize it until you look back on it and you're like, oh man, this was awesome. Me being able to launch the crystal nib today, like that's a dream come true for me. So I've been working on this for a long time. And every time I think about it, I'm wowed by it. So I'm just like, I want to share that enthusiasm. And the only way I could do that is through song. And this is the song I thought of right here. It's called Whoa by Snow Allegra. It's motivational. So, and this is how I feel. I feel like whoa every time I think about this whole situation going on here. So, I mean, I'm wowed by it and I'm like, whoa every time. I'm just like, whoa. I'm just like, whoa. So, just to talk about what we're gonna do here today, the Crystal Nib comes out today, so we're gonna launch that tonight at 6 p.m. But we're gonna talk more about that later on in the show. This is just motivation. Listen, when I play music on the live, I don't make any money from that. This is copyright stricken from the top. This is for you guys. This is for y'all. Motivation for a Friday morning. I haven't slept in 29 hours. That may have something to do with it too. Okay, that may have something to do with this. But I definitely needed some motivational music to get this live started today. And sometimes, you know, not only when you're doing something great, you're like, whoa. Sometimes you see something in your Discord and it confuses you and you're like, whoa. I was like, sometimes that's a whoa moment too. So it's like, whoa. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get with the show, shall we? Can we pause that? Can we pause it? Can we get the actual show music? Actual show music. Here we go, chat. Here we go, chat. Okay. All right. We're back to our regularly scheduled program. All right. Sometimes you just need some motivation. I needed the motivation this morning. That's one of my motivational songs I listen to sometimes when I need a lift me, a pick me up. Coffee and Whoa by Snow Allegra. That does it for me in the mornings. It used to be Good Morning by Kanye West, but I don't know. That doesn't do it for me anymore. We're so glad you're here and doing this. Whoa, no doubt. Thank you, She. Thank you. So we are back here, Rants About Tech Live. Thank you for joining me on this Friday. TGIF, everybody. TGIF. This is a daily tech show throughout the week, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. We talk about the tech news of the day. We talk about the eInk news of the day. We talk about maker news of the day with like 3D printing and CNC machines and blade cutting machines, stuff like that. You know, things that you can do to make your own stuff, right? So that's kind of what we do here. And if you're here for the first time, thank you for joining us. If you are here for the last time, thank you for joining us as well. I appreciate you. You're the best. You're the best. Let's go and get the shout outs going to the crew here. We got some chat crew. And if you don't know who the chat crew is, these are my co-hosts that join me in the show on a daily basis here. They mean as much to the show as I do. They start the conversation. They spark the conversation. And they engage in the conversation. And also, a lot of times, like, I don't know if we'll do the call-in thing today because today's show going to be pretty short because I'm trying to get back to getting things ready for tonight for the launch at 6 p.m. Updating the website, getting things ready. I do have some things to show you guys about that whole process, though. So we'll look into that too. First thing, right off the top. Show number 134, July. Actually, no, August 1st. I'm sorry, August 1st. But we're here today on launch day, and that's what the holiday is. Normally, I would go through the holidays right off the top of the show, but today is not going to be that kind of thing because the only holiday that matters and the only thing that matters today is the Crystal Nib launch, okay? Today will henceforth be known as August 1st, Crystal Nib launch, okay? That's what we're going to do. All right, so let's go ahead and get into what I wanted to show you with the Crystal Nib, though, you guys. Then we'll get into some of the news. But let's talk about some exciting stuff right off the top here. Actually, I wanted to show the commercial again, so we might as well go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and look at the commercial here. See if I can get to. Oh, yep. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not my content though. That's not the content I'm looking for. Oh, chat. Oh, we got to get to a different page. We don't have a lot of tech news to talk about. So if you guys want to talk about something specific, go ahead and throw it in the chat. Go ahead and throw it in the Discord. If you don't know, we have a Discord. The link is in the description. You can join us and continue the conversation after the live is done. Or you can, it's a way to send, links if you want me to see a story or an article that's that we're talking about and you want to kind of illustrate that in some kind of way. The Discord is a way to do that as well. So definitely think about joining the Discord. It's a great way to engage with the content. All right. Rants About Tech YouTube. We got to get there. All right, I do want to show this video again. It'll be a good way to segue into the pictures that I want to show you guys. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, let's check this out. This is the launch video of the for the crystal nib that I did, and I just kind of want to just show that one more time since we're talking about it here. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, how would it be that my it would stop working on me. It would definitely stop working on me right now. Okay, we're gonna have to do this by hand. Where is it at? Browser. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. It did go to the browser. I'm just showing myself and I shouldn't be. Bam. There we go, chat. All right, let's take a look at it. Should we get rid of the chat up here? Probably should. All right, so this is the crystal nib right here. It's a clear ceramic nib. It will fit in almost any standard Wacom EMR pen stylus for digital devices. It also fits the weird nib having Statler jumbo. What is it? Norris digital jumbo or jumbo digital Norris? However you pronounce it. They have a weird tip for that particular pen. I also have a variety for that particular pen too. We're gonna show the box for that here in a minute. So that's gonna be the things that we're gonna talk about for the launch, and that's today. RantsaboutTech.com, rantsaboutTech.com. We'll show that as well. We'll show that. But again, we're gonna have that launch event tonight at 6 p.m. So if anyone here is available at 6 p.m. Eastern time, if you are in the chat and you are one of the channel members, you're automatically entered into a drawing I'm going to do a giveaway for one of those nibs. We're also going to do a prototype Manta Spine giveaway to someone, and we're going to look and see what the shirt stock is like. If the shirt stock is up, we'll do a giveaway for a shirt, but that's up in the air still. That might be a last moment decision. A game time decision. There we go. That may be a game time decision, but that's something we're going to do as well. So let's go ahead and show you some of the pictures of the crystal nib here. We're going to do more of this tonight, obviously. I'll have better pictures tonight to show. I think we should probably be able to show what I have up on the site tonight at 6. So we'll do a lot of that then. Here we go. All right, photos. Let's get to the chat before we show these photos. All I want to say is Kanye is a man, a flawed man, a confused man. He clearly doesn't know what team he's supposed to be on. And I'm supposed to be switching to white supremacy is a real power move. Yeah, that's why I had to stop listening to Kanye. That's one of the reasons. Yeah, send that nitro my way if you sharing Owen. Hey, BM, love the dab. I love BM's dab. BM busts into the chat with a dab. Ode to BM, my ode to BM. A day that will go down in infamy. It works. Yes, I want to hear more about how Owen is using his iPad mini, please. Javier, how bad are Big Me devices? Are they far behind Boox? They seem to have better hardware and run Android 14 on their newer, straight trash. Okay, I'm just going to say it right now. Big Me, straight trash. All right, I don't call them the big three for nothing. The big three is what you should be considering, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. This is America. I should be allowed to have that. My opinion is that you should be going with either Onyx with the Boox platform, Ratta with the Supernote platform, or Remarkable with the Remarkable platform. Look at those first. If one of those platforms don't meet your needs, there's nothing you're going to find in Big Me that's going to do it for you either. I'm going to tell you that right now. All right, so let's go ahead and get to these pictures. So just some pictures that I took in the making process. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys something. It takes longer for me to make the packaging for these nibs than it does for me to actually produce the nibs. The packaging takes more effort, energy, and like just attention and focus. The packaging, seriously? This is the way? Okay, moving on. Pictures of me going through the process there. So these are a few of the boxes that I put together throughout the packaging process. Holy cow, if I had known. There was no way I would have gone with the vinyl on the front. I would have never done that, chat. Had I known the pain it was going to cause me, eInk, you should have warned me. Where were you on that? Come on, you gotta listen. When you see me doing things like this, you gotta be like, listen, are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want to do? Because I happen to know that that is probably not the route you want to go. But I, I didn't know better, and so I did it, and I thought, okay, I've gone so far already. I got to continue with the vinyl. So there it is. Moving on. There it is. A nice look at the vinyl on there after I've slaved over it for I don't know how long with tweezers and tools that they call weeders. What do I know? From upstate New York. Here's another picture of that. And that's the back of it. Just I thought that was cool. I don't know why. I just did, so I took a picture of it. I thought it was so cool. I took multiple pictures of it apparently. And that is me putting. This is what I'm going to use for the branding for the actual nib. So just to let everyone know, Pixel Orange is the brand. Rants About Tech is the YouTube channel. I have to make some delineation there, or there has to be some delineation there. I'm trying to make it. So that's my score for that. Aaron says, is it time to add Viwoods to this list of trash? Oh, of the big three? Oh, wow. Aaron, you just blew my mind, bro. You blew my mind with that question. Did we see that, chat? Aaron said, is it time to add Viwoods to this list of what I call the big three? Man, who will we bump out? I know if Jay was here, Jay say bump out Remarkable, and so it can still be the big three: Viwoods, Supernote, and Onyx. I don't know. That's tough. That's a good question, man. You know what? That's a video, Aaron. That's a video waiting to happen, bro. That's a video waiting to happen. Sheen says, "Oh no, I'm so sorry. I could have told you that thin, tiny vinyl would have been a curse. It was. Looks like it came out really nice in the end, though. Looks sharp. Thank you. It did. That cause I slaved over it way longer than I should have. That's why I said the packaging is what takes the time. Like after I've done the initial R&D and research on the nibs and stuff, and like putting those together is nothing. It's putting together the packaging. That's the trick. Moving on though. Remarkable is trash until they switch to Android, says Owen. Yeah, Owen, we know. All right, moving on here. Yeah, this is another picture of the branding there. So, like I said, Pixel Orange will be the branding name. So if you see that, that's what that's about. And that's a better picture of that back there. I'm gonna put up a few of these to kind of see what people think and which style it looks better to everyone. I didn't get a chance to do that for this round, but next round I'm gonna post some chat crew only pics and give you guys a chance to pick which design we actually stick with for the long haul, the duration. There's another pick here. So what I wanted to do for the packaging here is do the branding on the bottom, of course, like I have there, and then do a description label on there as well, like saying what that is. Now, this one is, this is actually the one for the Statler Norris Digital Jumbo. So that's how you can tell which one you actually have. I mean, you'll be able to tell if it doesn't fit your Statler or your standard EMR. But one good way to tell is look at the back. There's a product label there that tells you what that is or which one is for. Let's see I think I have a picture of what the other one looks like too. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the other one. Well, the other one just simply says for most standard EMR pins or stylus. And that's just another look there. Oh, there we go. So that's what the back of the standard EMR stylus one will say for most EMR styli. And that's what you'll get there. All right. What else we have here? Another picture of that. Oh, and that's me sitting with some boxes, and I think actually, oh, there we go. And those are all the crystal nibs in their boxes waiting to be shipped off for people who want to buy them. If I sell one of these today for the launch, and someone contacts me and says, hey, I really love the way that this feels, it would have been worth it. Just one. If one person gets some satisfaction out of it, I'll be happy. I'm positive 100% of people will get satisfaction out of it, but I'm just saying, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. In the chat, we got just making the big four so we don't have to think too hard about it, says Parm. You know what? That might be the way to go. Is there room for four, though, Parm? Is there room for four? No, you can't even copy a file. Viwoods needs a bit more work. Ooh, low blow. What do you guys say about that, Aaron? You are a class 5 star maker. Those are beautiful. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, BM. I'm trying. I like packaging, and I want to relay that in the packaging that I make, because I really think highly of people when they do really nice packaging, because the detail shows, and the detail and other things they do usually show through that. All right, what do we got here? All right, so that was the thing here. So just to put this in writing, chat. I'm gonna make. Shink reminded me to make a post yesterday. I'm so bad at advertising myself. I really am. I need to get better at that. That's one of the things I need to work on, is promoting myself a little bit more. I'm terrible. All right, so here we go, chat. So just so we're putting it out there in written form. Why are you doing this out to me? Okay, here we go. Tonight, so 8/1. At 6 p.m. EST. Live stream. All right, so that's the deal. Tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time, if you're here for that live stream tonight, you will have the opportunity to win one of the crystal nibs that we just showed in the picture go through just now. And I think we just showed the video as well, the launch video. There'll be another video released tonight as well, talking about the details of the nib and where you can get them. By the way, you can get them at rantsaboutTech.com. Let's go ahead and take a look if we could. Oh, and these are those nibs there, if you haven't taken a look. Yeah, I see we got 14 people in here. If you're new, thank you for joining us. We do tech news typically every day from 10 to kind of whenever, usually an hour-long show, hour and a half maybe. And we talk about tech news, eInk news, and we talk about maker news as far as 3D printers go and CNC machines and cutting machines and stuff like that. So that's what we do. That's what we do here. And if that interests you, go ahead and hit the like button if you're getting some value out of the show today. And if you want to see more of this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Okay, so, and if you want to join the show afterwards to continue the conversation on anything we talk about here today, you can join the Discord, and that link is in the description. So let's go ahead and see what we have here as far as the website. So this is the website right here, rantsaboutTech.com. And articles that I'm trying to work on, I'm getting better at writing them and putting more up. The store is here, and then we also have projects that I'm working on there. I'm not sure how long that project is going to stay up. I'm not sure if that's doing the site any good. We'll see. But that's what we have right now. And this is where you can go to buy the crystal nib tonight when the store opens at 6. It should be available and open at 7 p.m. right after the live stream. So that'll be available right after the live stream at 7 o'clock. So 1 hour live stream. Again, can we get there? Tonight, 6/125 at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Rants About Tech. Let's put that in there. That's the channel, and yeah, mark the time for sure. All right, okay, so we're done with that portion of this here. So one thing that, okay, I would like to address the elephant in the room. Sometimes you have to do that. Address large elephants in the room is just something you gotta do. But if the chat knows what I'm talking about and they would like to hear me address that elephant in the room, let me know. Let me know. I don't mind addressing it and talking about it. I'm probably as confused as you guys are. to be honest with you. But I know that I'd be remiss not to bring it up at all to give you guys the chance to voice your opinions or questions about it. So that's what this time here is for. If you feel like it's worth me talking about, let me know. If not, we'll skip it all together and go right on to this other story that we have to talk about. But let me know. All right, so what else we have here? Let me get back to my notes here. We got a story that. Oh, you mean your pen loop? Oh no, not the pen loop. All right, so I was gonna be vague about it, but since no one knows what I'm talking about, maybe I shouldn't bring it up. That's probably the best way to go about that. One of the things that was brought up in the Discord, though, another thing that was brought up in the Discord was the fact that she wanted to talk about. Let me find that story. The good eReader drama. Yes. Good call. Good call. I agree with you, Aaron. I agree with you, Aaron. I can't see without the Ray-Bans. That's why I'm having a hard time here today. Also, I haven't slept in over 24 hours too. So launch days are hard. I never knew. I never knew it was going to be this much. This was trouble. All right. So good eReader drama. Now, how do we feel about this? How do we feel about it? Do we think that, do we think good eReader scams people? Now, I'm going to give you guys my opinion. She passed on a link through the Discord, and if you want to follow this story and what we've been saying about it, go ahead and check out the Discord link below. And you can get into the Discord and join our conversation there. Pass along links that you might want me to see. We also have a call-in section that we're going to try to get to today as well. If you're in the Discord, you can join the events channel and raise your hand once you're in there and let me know you want to say something, and we'll have you on the call-in section of the live show, kind of like a radio call-in section. I don't know what the call is. I'm trying. Okay, we got to figure out a better name, but it is what it is for now. All right, so good eReader. My honest opinion about this and the whole good eReader debacle is that things happen in retail, right? I come from a retail, like I worked in retail for a very long time. I retired from retail, but working in retail. For so long, I learned that things happen when there are consumer transactions and exchanges happening. There's always something that can go wrong, miscommunication, and most times that's what it is, just miscommunication about something. Now, that's the first thing I think of when I hear someone having a problem with something they bought. You know what I mean? I think there's got to be some miscommunications because 9 times out of 10. Unless you just didn't do your homework and you're totally being scammed, like, you know what I mean? It's like 9 times out of 10, there's just some miscommunication happening. Now, when I hear it, I automatically think miscommunication. But the thing that makes me think that this isn't miscommunication in this particular instance that was brought up on Reddit, let's see if we can find that Reddit. I'm going to go ahead and bring that up on the screen here. Let me get into the Discord. All right, let's get into the Discord here. I think that was in the eInk chat there. Yeah, there we go. We got it. Okay, so here we go. So this is the post right here, and this guy apparently got scammed buying a Quaderno, and I'm just thinking, like I said, initially, miscommunication. That's what I automatically go to from being in retail for so long. But when someone's purchase gets mischaracterized as something else other than what they bought, that's a little shady. That I can't hold you. That is a little shady. Oh, okay, Jay. Yeah, that was Jay's post. Yep. My bad, chat. This is a post from Jay. He brought this to my attention, but that's what I think there. And I think that could be something going on there if someone's purchase gets mischaracterized, and that's seemingly what happened here. Now, two things about this that throw up a red flag for me. First of all, this guy produces no receipts for what he's saying. Like if you're gonna make accusations like that, you got to have receipts. I mean, I think that's what it is. Like, yeah, anyone can come along and say this is what happened, but just think he wouldn't have to defend this at all if he would have just simply produced the paperwork that he got that showed discrepancies in the item that he purchased. Right? That's how I feel about it. I need receipts. How do you guys feel? What do you guys think? Does any of you out there have any personal experience with good eReader that tells you that you might not want to do business with them? I've never bought anything from them, so I don't know. I don't really frequent their content, so I don't really know how they get down on that end, other than to say that some of their reviews are a little bit odd. So, but like I said, I don't frequent their content, so, But how do you guys feel about that? Mike said, I think they call that a scam. I've read many negative things about them, but I've never done business with them. Me either. I also think, why would someone? I mean, I get that they're a reseller, right? But there's so many avenues to buy these devices. Why them? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you what are you getting out of buying from good eReader? The experience doesn't seem to be all that good. So, and you're just getting the same devices you would get from a different seller. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I've never understood the good eReader reseller thing, like why people would even go that route. Yeah, eInk. Definitely. It's always two sides to each story, three sides if you're being careful. So, I mean, you got to have more information. I need receipts. I need receipts. Speaking of customer service, my Manta is fixed and on its way back. Oh, snap. That's what's up. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, Mike. Listen, I know, I don't know. I feel like I know what it would be like to go without my Manta. I don't want that. Okay? I don't want that at all. Heaven forbid something happened to my Nomad. What? If something would happen to my Nomad, that'd be it. That'd be it. That literally is my second brain system. I'd be nowhere without it. I'd be back to using index cards and losing them in the car in the console somewhere under the couch cushion. Aaron talked about one of my old videos not too long ago. I think there's B-roll of me looking under a couch cushion. That's real stuff. That really used to happen. Like, that doesn't happen to me anymore because of eInk. Everything's in one nice, convenient, organized space. I couldn't ask for anything better or more. But yeah, but those are my thoughts. I need more information. I mean, there's reports coming from everybody that they're shady, though. So it's like, where there's fire, or I said where there's fire, where there's smoke, there's usually fire. But I haven't seen any. I haven't seen the smoking gun. I haven't seen the red hand. No one's been caught red-handed yet. So hey, that's kind of what that is. All right, what else we got here? Anything major happening in tech? I've been working like a slave, you guys. I've been working hard, and I haven't slept, so I haven't caught up on the news for today. I know this is a tech news show, but it's also launch day, and I had to do a bunch of work still to get things to go off without a hitch tonight. So I've been kind of and I love just reading the news and mulling it over and like having my own perspective on it. So I value things like that. So it hurts me not to have that perspective this morning. It really does. Mr. Mike says, my Nomad was out of reach the other day, and I actually wrote on a piece of paper. What? Why would you write it on paper? That's so 2023. That's so 2023. All right. What else we have here? What else we have here? Let me look through. Let me look through the book of options of things to talk about today. I mean, I typically have a plethora of stuff to talk about. Oh, there we go. I think it's because my brain hasn't had sleep. It's like, dude, like, what are you doing? I'm sleep already. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm sleep. Oh no, no. What do you know? What do you know? Oh, thoughts though. Now, out of the people who saw the manta loop, the pin loop, over engineered. What was your first thought? Did you think it was a watch band? That's what I really want to know. Okay, I should not have beat around the bush with that question. I really wanted to know if you thought it was a watch band. That's the vibes I'm going for, chat. I'm going for watch band vibes for the manta loop. Yeah, I know, Mike. Listen, Mike, man, you got to go out for a beer sometime. I think it'll be a blast. I think it'll be a blast. We'll have to do a Rants About Tech meetup and get the Rants About Tech chat crew together for a meetup sometime. It had to be it won't have to be a Northeast meetup. I'm willing to go down south. I know some of y'all close to what was that? The World's Fair, was it Montana? Was it Montana's World Fair? Minneapolis World Fair? Forgot where it was. You guys said was the biggest World Fair in the U.S. Oh, let's check it. Biggest World Fair in the U.S. Whoa, I spelled that all wrong. There we go. Iowa? Maybe? Minnesota. There we go. Minnesota. Thanks to Rock. The Minnesota World Fair. I'm going to have to get there. I got to make my way there. I'm up for it. I'm only in Rhode Island, so I'm not too far away. Yeah, a Northeast meetup would be kind of cool. Aaron is on planes. I mean, is on planes all the time. So for him to get to the Northeast would be nothing. he come to the Northeast and be back home before dinner time. For sure. All right. All right. We're at the 45-minute mark. All right. You know what? Has anybody got anything they want to come to the Anybody got anything they want to come to the? Oh, I didn't even start it. My bad, chat. I'm gonna start it now. I'm gonna start the events channel. Today's been so unorthodox. I'm so tired. But we got to do the live. We got to do the live. We gotta do the live. Okay, all right. So the call-in section is open. So if anyone has some tech news they think that is important, they want to talk about, or a comment on something we talked about here today, or you got a comment or a question about the launch of the Crystal Nib, we're taking all comers. Brian, how's it going? Philly. Oh yeah, listen, Philly would be awesome. I would definitely host a Rants About Tech meetup in Philly. I'd rent out. I'd rent out a place for us to hang out, go to a bar, maybe rent a bar for like a few hours, have some drinks, go somewhere, get something to eat, shoot the crap, then retire. I think that'd be fun. Well, see, I was thinking New York City just because they got a Lamy store there, and I think it would be cool for us to go and like hang out at a eInk store or a eInk stylus store. You know what I mean, and just kind of be with other people who enjoy that thing. I think that would be kind of cool. Because we don't have anything like that in Philly. I don't think we do. I need to do more research on that, actually. I could definitely stand to do a little more research on that. You really look wiped out. What did you do? I've been up for going on 30 hours now. It's getting stuff ready for the launch of the crystal nib is kind of all I've been doing. The Lamy store closed in NYC. What? That sucks, Aaron. That sucks. Yeah, I won't get any sleep till tomorrow. Yeah, sleep is not in my future until tomorrow. But I am going to shower. I haven't even showered yet. I'm going to shower after the live and then finish hammering things out. I can't believe that there's no Lamy store in the Northeast right now that I know of. We got some nice pen stores here in Philly, though, but no Lamy stores. All right, chat. What else we got here? I think that's it, chat. I'm not gonna hold you. Today was gonna be light anyway. So, because like I said, I'm still working on getting the site hooked up for tonight, and getting the video done for the launch of it tonight. So your boy will be hard at work right after this live and getting stuff together. All right, everyone. I think that's gonna be it, chat. I think we're gonna call it for today. I don't have any tech news to talk about other than the good eReader story and talking about the crystal nib. That was the point. Those were the things for today. Let's see here. Again, tonight, let's show it one more time before we go. Let's show this like one more time, chat, before we go. Oh. Like we gotta make sure, and I'm gonna put a post out after I get me a shower. I won't get any rest till tomorrow. I'm gonna shave, take a shower, and maybe that'll pep me back up a little bit. I won't look so tired after the shower, maybe. The shower really will do me some good, though. Hopefully. I'm glad you guys can see the distress. It's stressful. Oh, here we go. All right. Again, 8/1/25 today, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, live stream, Rants About Tech here. We're going to do a live stream where we give away one of the crystal nibs. We're also going to do a Manta spine giveaway prototype. That's still in the works, but less refined than the nib, but you know, we're working on it. Again, Monday through Friday, we talk about tech news, eInk news, and maker stuff like 3D printers and the like. If you want to get information on those things, join us. We're always here Monday through Friday. And thank you. Go ahead and hit the like button if you're still here at the end of this live. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more things like this. And yeah, I'll see you guys tonight if you're here. Again, you automatically enter to win any one of those giveaways if you're a member of the channel. So, you know, if you're not a member of the channel, consider becoming a member of the channel. The join button should be down there somewhere. And if you are and you join the live stream tonight, you'll be automatically entered to win. So that's how that's going to work. It'll just be for, you know, the crew. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'll see hopefully all of you tonight. And if not, I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.
you.